personally, I go to Eureka Ca, and what I was wondering is recently Gavin Newsom has announced that they're going to be deploying 150 National Guard troops into our area for the sole purpose of eradication of illegal marijuana grows. I want to know what that's going to look like specifically for rural communities, because I know that there's been a lot of concerns that this is going to be parallel to the CAMP program or War on Drugs 2.0, which I know makes a lot of people kind of nervous. And second of all, with legalization impacting our community so hard economically, I'm wondering if there's any programs in place to help us economically stabilize after we've taken such a hard hit.
Wow, well, great question. Thank you. I think that announcement by Governor Newsom caught us all by surprise. He said Northern California. He didn't specifically say Humboldt County. So I think that's important because he didn't call out anybody. But I understand. This is Humboldt County. I think that there is.
That's absurd.
We obviously have legalization, and I think the challenges of legalization have hit a lot of communities really, really hard here. Look, I was one of the authors of a bill of the package that helped to begin the regulatory process for medical cannabis. And what I said at the beginning, what I continue to say to all the regulatory agencies here is we need to keep this simple and achievable, and it's not. It's really not. The regulations are super thick, and it's really, really difficult. So the people that really want to come into compliance need to be given the opportunity to do that. Now, there are people that don't. There are people that don't. And some of those people are continuing to destroy our watersheds and create problems for us. And I believe that that is what the governor is interested in targeting. So do we want to begin the camp again? I don't. That's not how I foresee it. But I think that there continue to be some problems, and I think that's his way of saying we realize there are problems out there. I don't believe you're going to see 150 National Guard troops here in Humboldt County next week or anytime real soon. He also did say that an additional 150 are going to be able to be out there to help with some of our fire prevention efforts as well, and maybe we'll transition that first 150 over that group as well. But I understand the concern it's caused and the challenge in the community. We in rural communities are already suffering economically in general. It's really difficult to get resources to our rural communities here. I'm one of the members in the Democratic Assembly caucus that I have the largest district of any Democrat in the Assembly. It's 300 miles from one end to the other. I came from Sacramento today. It took me 7 hours to get here. That's just the world. That's just the world of beauty of the district that we represent here. But we're always fighting for whatever resources we can get. And economic development dollars are absolutely critical for this community. And one of the things I'm really heartened with Governor Newsom in his inauguration, he said we need to be looking at all of California when we look at things moving forward, not just big cities. We need to be looking at rural California as well. And I'm going to hold him to that.
Of cannabis is also significant, and I have supported decriminalization and legalization with my eyes wide open. I always knew we probably wouldn't get it perfect on day one, that it was going to be an iterative process and we would have to fine-tune it, and look, here we are, right? The place, interestingly, where I hear some of the loudest calls for enforcement is from those people who have come out of the shadows and incurred the cost of getting right with the law and made those investments of doing this difficult process of being a legal business, because we ask a lot of legal business, especially this particular industry, and they don't particularly like being undercut by folks that are sliding back into the black market. So enforcement is an essential piece of this transition. It has to happen. How it happens is significant, and we got to do it in a fair and transparent and honest way. So I'll leave Jim's answer on how Governor Newsom is tackling this. He'll go back and figure out what the governor's up to with the National Guard. But I just wanted to add that unless you enforce, there will be backsliding into the black market, and we won't get the benefit of our going forward.